So it's always important to understand, where you're coming from, so you understand where you're going. Every day read a newspaper, know what's going on in the planet. A person comes over here and tells me I want to make some money. I tell me, so you want to make some money? Go buy a newspaper. Okay, why? Because when you read a newspaper, first of all, now you say, okay, now I'm not in I got my situation over here, and I want to break away. I want to understand what's going on in the market. I want to understand what's going on in the stock market. Those things affect the conditions. When you go to the client, you want to understand how you can use the condition in the market to sell. What's going on in the stock market affect the way people think, right? Because yesterday the stock market went 20% down, and you're going to go to the client, and you know what? Maybe you don't know about it, but they may be a little bit stressed about the market going down, and now you don't even know. You went to the lead, right? You went to the client. You meant to be the client. The client is all stressed because he lost $200,000, and all of a sudden a bar cut, right? So you think, oh, it's me. No, it's not you, man. You have to always look at the environment, look at what's going on in the planet, because that affects people, right? We're gonna go see some projects that I have. We're gonna look at the progress, some of the things, This is the water line. Did you see this thing?
Yeah.
So you see copper. This is something that we did. Most of those houses, when you come, you see you have sometimes galvanized. So it's important to understand what you're looking at, right? It's not just you have to really kind of understand those things. Like I said, when you tie your shoe for 1 million times, you become the expert of tying shoes, right? So when you go and see those situations for so long, you become an expert, right? So you see those things, you already know. You're comfortable, with what you're telling to the clients. So when you start working in the property, you're gonna start with something, and all of a sudden, the client naturally they see that they like to work with you, so they're gonna increase more and more.
They trust.
Exactly, right? They trust you, so they're gonna ask for more stuff. So that's basically what we see, and then eventually, boom, you do the dark in some places. Hey, Jeremy, it's Moses. How are you?
Well, sir, how are you?
Thank God, I'm okay.
So my window guy was there today. He needs Tino to confirm the dimensions of the new window. You know how they're taking out the bay window and putting in the new window?
Right.
He saw the drawings there, but and did his measurements off that, but he just wants to confirm with Tino.
I'm gonna have Victoria schedule a meeting as soon as I have the inspection report. When I talk to Tino, I'm gonna schedule a meeting. Actually, me and Tino to come by and just kind of go over everything. Today, I just want to take some photos. Maybe I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the time, but if it's okay by you guys, I'm just gonna walk in if you guys not there. Is that cool?
Yeah, I'll put my dog down in the other room, so that door will be shut, so you guys can come on in.
Oh, okay, cool, sounds good. My responsibility is once a month to look at all the companies. Sometimes once a week, but once a month minimum to look at all the projects. So usually what I do, I just every week just go to a different project. You know what I mean? Yeah. Depend on the schedule. Give the client the right service, I need to provide my entire services, because there is things that I know better than the client that they need. So they try to be sophisticated sometimes, and they try to do things in their way, but in 6 months from now they realize they're doing a mistake, right? Because when you work on the plans, you want to make sure that doing the right inspections, the contractor working with the person that's doing the plans, the architectural plans, and give them suggestion. So, we're gonna give suggestion to the architect gonna give us suggestion. Then we're gonna show the client the floor plan, and those things gonna change, back and forth until they're gonna be satisfied with the design. And then we're gonna go to the city, and then the city have different requirements. So you cannot, basically do one thing. And if somebody, we basically we're not the cheapest solution. We are the most complete solution, and you can say the best, but you need to understand why. So the reason why we provide the best solution, because we provide a complete solution that prevent issues and instead of saying problems, preventing challenges in the future, and actually save you money. Because if they're gonna have a problem with something in the plans that's not done correctly, they're gonna have to spend money to fix that problem, and that's gonna be after a few good months of working on the plan and wasting a lot of time and things like that. So we provide a complete solution. If they're not interested in that solution, I cannot really help them out, because how can I help them if they're not gonna let me do the entire my entire thing, right? And you have an obligation. And if you got that power or that skill or that motivation to do something, it's mean that's your mission. If you can do it, that's your mission. You must do it. But you want to do something, so this is it, man. That's okay.
All right.
Yeah, go study. Get ready. Tomorrow it's a new day.
Yeah. Right.
2 weeks, man. 2 weeks you starting. 2 weeks you ready, man. In 2 weeks you're gonna be a superstar, man.
Right.
Okay. Yalla.
See you.
Every day.